USC President Max Nikias issues a statement supporting athletic director Pat Haden. Pat Haden addresses the media for the first time since firing Steve Sarkisian. With the Los Angeles Times, I'm Lindsay Theory. This is Gary Klein. Pat Haden just addressed the media not long ago inside the McKay Center since deciding to fire Steve Sarkisian on Monday. Haden himself says he'll remain the athletic director at USC, and Max Nikias supports him. Gary, are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. I was a little surprised when they moved this press conference from the field into the McKay Center. It had more of the feel of a formality, but when they timed that release of that statement, they knew what was coming. They knew the questions that Haden was going to be asked. Nikias saying he's in full support of Haden. So that kind of ended that that speculation right there.
I have to say I actually was surprised. The release from Max Nikias came minutes before the scheduled press conference. Up until that release from Max Nikias, I really thought that we would hear Pat Haden say that he was going to step down or perhaps finish the season and then turn it over to a new athletic director.
Well, Haden has been under fire going back to when he hired Sarkisian, certainly in the aftermath of what happened in terms of his firing. There was some news there in terms of he has not spoken to Steve Sarkisian. He fired him by issuing a letter of termination, said he had tried to reach out to him, had tried to get in contact with him, but was not able to, and still would like to talk with him at some point. But at this point, he hasn't.
Pat Haden notably fired Lane Kiffin at LAX. He now fires Steve Sarkisian. Sarkisian, of course, was Pat Haden's hire. And Gary, Pat Haden could make the next USC football hire. What does he have to do to make sure he gets this right?
Well, he was asked a lot of questions about the vetting process. He wasn't entirely specific, but he did lay out some of the processes that they went through with Sarkisian in terms of having a search firm, an NCAA background check, and USC check. But still, in light of much of the reporting that you have done, Nathan Fenno has done on Sarkisian and his time in Seattle while he was a coach at Washington, there are still lots of questions out there. Now, Haden did say he owns it. He owns the fact that he got this wrong. The question in USC fans' mind is he going to get it right? Is he going to be the guy that's going to be charged with getting the next one right?
And he's going to have plenty of time to get the next one right. It's only October. There's still plenty of football to play, and USC's next head coach is likely coaching college football or perhaps even NFL football right now. For the latest on this developing situation, be sure to keep it on the Los Angeles Times. With Gary Klein, I'm Lindsay Theory.